Alright, so this phone has had its good days. Today is a bad day. Good thing I've got a backup. So, from a school point of view, from a school perspective, I can appreciate why they need notice on existing students, whether they are intending to return to the online summer term or not intending to return or want to defer, in order that they get accurate numbers and can prepare for the term to start in May. Right now, it's April 7. Just gone 2. And so the previous email I didn't reply to because I felt it was a little bit out of order, because I know that the fee deadline is the 9th. And the previous email to this one was sent last week on the 3rd. So for context, let me read this out. Dear student, as we prepare for an exciting summer term online, we want to ensure that we have an accurate idea of the number of students that will be returning to IDSA. With the addition of new students from around the world entering our vibrant IDSA community, it is important to us that we prioritize current students as we organize timetables and class numbers. Please click the button below to confirm whether you will be returning to IDSA for our summer term online. Now, I did not fill this out because, again, at that point in time, 3rd of April, I was in 2 minds as to actually whether I would benefit from an online experience. And I guess part of me was hoping that this worldwide pandemic would end by the time summer rolled around, and then we would have a regular summer term, and maybe perhaps even a showcase. However, I understand from a student perspective that they would like certain numbers. So then an email comes in yesterday now at 5:50 in the evening, in the late afternoon, early evening. Dear student, as we prepare for an exciting summer term online, we want to ensure that we have an accurate idea of the number of students that will be returning. With the addition of new students from around the world entering our vibrant IDEA community, it is important to us that we prioritize current students as we organize timetables and class numbers. That's exactly the same paragraph. Many thanks to the students who have confirmed whether or not they will be attending our summer 2020 term. If you have yet to respond to the mail out, please do so in order to guarantee your place on our new innovative online course. So what I'm alluding to is that at some point you're going to be marketed to. And marketing to me is just pressure on you to purchase a product. And this to me is pressure to purchase a product. Now, way back when, I was always going to attend the summer term, but then, the worldwide crisis came. And then I had doubts as to whether it would be beneficial to study online. I even did a test with several laptops to see whether my hardware was up to the job. So there's that. And because of that, let me just finish off this email. So, as I read, if you have yet to respond to the mail out, please do so in order to guarantee your place on our new innovative online course. As explained, there will be a global element and experience for those training at the school, with students from Los Angeles and London training side by side. It is for this reason places are limited, so do let us know at the earliest convenience if you will be joining us. Please note your first payment installment for the new term is 9th April. Please click the button below to confirm whether you'll be returning to the school. Now, when I deferred the previous autumn term, the previous term, I said that I would be returning, but later on, I said that I would be leaving. And that's just a classic strike off the list kind of thing. This is kind of flip reversed, where I'm feeling it's always been that money talks, right? So my intention always was to pay the fees before the 9th or even on the 9th with my name attached and my current group. And that has always been the process where that has, in their words, guaranteed my place at the school. So with that, I feel you need to be aware of yourself that sometimes this marketing may force you to kind of side along with them. That's my point. And hurry your decision and then be trapped in the decision. Now I know students that have started a term when they haven't even paid the first installment. That's just ridiculous. And as a school, what I can appreciate is because of the current climate, you're not going to have as many returning, and they would like to encourage people to return. But this isn't the way to encourage people to return to the school. A regular student who is paying in installments or having someone pay for them, they're not going to be thinking of training. They're going to be thinking of where am I going to get my next paycheck, because I can't work part-time at a pub, cafe, restaurant, because all of them are closed now by the government to dissuade public gatherings. So you're kind of stuck, right? Unless you have a work from home job, which it's unlikely, or you're already rich enough, let's say, privileged enough in order to make a decision. And it's not about the money, it's about the respect. It's about understanding from their point of view that they need this money in order to continue the school. And they're not going to just throw away a term. They need this money, and the way that they're doing it is they're trying to say that it's the wording. It's places are limited, so do let us know at the earliest convenience if you will be joining us. If you have yet to respond to our mail out, please do so in order to guarantee you a place. It's just that kind of wording. To me, it's marketing, straight up, complete marketing, and I hate it. And for that reason, it's just kind of off-putting that the school has come to that. But it is what it is. It's a business. Just wish that there would be another way. I don't say I have the answer, but that's kind of where I'm coming from right now. So I feel that at this moment in time, yes, I will most probably pay the fee before the deadline. There was a point where I was leaning towards what is the real point in attending an online class. There was that perception that I had previously, but now I'm thinking there may be some kind of benefit, and I did the math. Okay, so it's going to operate the same as a regular term in terms of number of classes. So it's going to be 4 particular classes per term, and in each of those classes there will be 6 sessions. So 6 times 4, 24. and then we divide that by the amount, and it's relatively cheap. All right, in relation to everything going on, it's relatively cheap. It's affordable. That's what I'm alluding to. It's affordable. And I can afford to do this. So, with that being said, the whole video is about, should I be in that position? I would probably send out this email in another way. I wouldn't need a survey, because between the deadline and between when the term is going to start, yes, it is less than a month, but it doesn't take a genius to put X number of students into a group, form a class, and then from there, when the class is formed, allocate a teacher, and then from there, allocate a particular time per week that class is gonna be taught. That's in my head anyway. It's not something which requires a lot of application. It's not rocket science. It's not something that really needs to be labored about. It either is or isn't. If there's an extra member, you put them in. If there's a person that hasn't paid, you take them out. To me, that's the logical part. But it's just annoying that this is the kind of marketing pressure that's being put on us. Okay, that's the rant over.